Yo, Facebook, what's up? Check out the Playboy lighter that I scored. This thing is sick. It's got the bunny on it. Yeah. Of course, no one's in chat just yet, so give it a few. Phenomenal jacket. These fucking sleeves on my civilian army jacket were giving me shit, so I basically said fuck the sleeves, and now I'm sleeveless on this biatch. This will make wearing this a little bit cooler in the summertime. Of course, I cut the sleeves off my jacket a long time ago, and I didn't cut past the stitching right here. The stitching right here that holds the jacket together, I didn't cut past that, so yeah. I got to me a spot of liquor in my cup, yes. It's Bacardi Gold and some Jack Daniels and some Dr. Pepper. Of course, it might just be Bacardi Gold and Dr. Pepper. Either way you shape it, it's boozles. Yeah. Anyways, now as you're all joining up in chat, I'd like to announce that in the next couple of months, I'll be selling my wands online. And, shit, where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Now, when I go to sell my wands online, I'll start off with basic handheld wands like this one. And I'll be selling wands on Etsy. Once I get all the supplies, I'll make like 10 or 20 of them. Start out, charge like $34 for them instead of $50, because I think $34 is a bit more reasonable. Because I know some of my fans, because I see people charging like $24, $25 on Etsy for a wand like this. And I'm thinking to myself, well, because I got my name behind it, I can charge a little bit more, but I don't want to completely screw over my fans like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would charge $34 for this. It's a little bit closer to $50, but, if I make enough of them, that's still money in my pocket. You feel me? I can make like 30 or 40 of them in the course of like 3 to 4 weeks. And or sooner or later, but you know what I'm saying? Like, being as last time I checked my subscription count on YouTube now, I had 6,377 subscribers. That's a lot of people, and growing. In the next couple of months, yeah. So it's going to take a while to get set up. But I'm going to get supplies to make them, and then a P.O. box. I'll get a P.O. box to mail them off from. And when I get my P.O. box set up, I'll let my fans know my P.O. box address so they can send me stuff if they want to. Because a lot of fans want to send me shit, and then they don't have my actual address. So, Now, if you can't get a wand for your birthday, Mr. Dan Paul, I apologize if the wand business is not up by your birthday. Sorry about that. It's gonna take a lot of planning on my part. But I just decided that like $34 flat for a basic handheld wand. You know what I'm saying? Because the Harry Potter websites will charge like 20 bucks for a wand like this. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's in April, is it? Are you in Aries too? Rock the fuck on. It's fun being in Aries. We're known for our tempers. Oh. Tomorrow, I'm going to Ace fucking Hardware to get some screws to fix the back of my chair because I'm getting sick and tired of this BS. When my chair is functioning like it's supposed to. I mean, I've seen this sweet ass chair in the laundry room, but I'm like, that's for the laundry room, yo. People need that to sit down. Maybe they want to chill while they're doing their shit, you know? So, like, I like this chair when it's fixed, and it, you know, it's comfortable to sit in when it's fixed. And when I fix the arm on this side down here with the nut and bolt system, I can do the same thing up here. Only instead of having the screws poke out up here, have them poking out on the bottom of the arm instead. Yeah. I might make a video of me repairing my chair on the back too. Yep, Dan gets it. Dan Paul says, fuck yeah, we are stubborn leaders who don't take shit from nobody. Exactly. Fucking exactly. So I was hanging out with some friends of mine. I had company over just a bit ago, hanging out, having a good time, you know. And I had this sexy ass goth chick hit me up. She's like, oh, you know, she gets a hold of my fucking number and she sends me these 2 fucking videos. She's talking to me about random stuff, you know. And I'm like, checking this chick out, like, damn, she's kind of cute. I'm like, yo, I got sexy ass goth chicks hitting on me because I'm a fucking YouTube celebrity. I'm just like, yeah. You know, it's always awesome when a fan reaches out, but especially when it's a fangirl. I mean, come on. I wanted to post a video she took on Facebook where she's like, just do a photo instead. I'm like, all right. Then she didn't want my trolls harassing her, and that is a fair point. It is unfortunate when I get a good thing going and trolls try to fuck it up. And if I sell enough wands, I might go full-time with it and just sit here in my apartment, make a living making wands. We shall see, though. Oh, this handle turned out really good. I like the handle on my personal wand. I used electrical tape, which is, of course, what I call wand tape. I wrapped it around the stick very tightly, covered it in black spray paint, let it dry, and then repeated the process with these ponytail holders, just one after another, and I painted it black over the black ponytail holders, and let it dry again, and by the time it got done drying, it created this really solid handle, and it feels good in the hands, man. Like, this is the wand I used in my video on YouTube where I'm all fucking with the lights and shit. Yeah. I've been feeling kind of lonely because of the lack of female companionship, and when a female fan hit me up, that was kind of, you know, that was nice, you know, like, hey, check that out. Cool. I hope it's real and not someone f***ing with me, because, you know, I see a black one and I want to paint it black. Yeah, no shit. I used to talking about them Rolling Stones, man. I see the red wall. That reminds me. This is the lighter I got. Playboy Bunny. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm fucking saying. Every time Bic sells a lighter, because of the Playboy Bunny logo, they got to give Playboy a small profit off of every lighter they sell just for using this logo. That's business, man. Well, this will be the last of my alcohol for tonight, and of course until I get paid again. But I have enough fans on YouTube that I think I can make some decent money selling wands. If I spent anywhere from 4 to 8 hours a day just making wands, sitting in my apartment making wands, working at home, you know, I could make some pretty good money doing it. And then eventually, if I got my dream house built, I get a full-scale lathe and do some really cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Doggies. I've definitely consumed enough alcohol to catch a buzz. Honestly, every little bit helps. So if fans want to donate money to my PayPal, it's always appreciated. You know what I'm saying? How the hell would I partner with Bic and Playboy for my wand making business? Was some sexy ass playmate holding a wand like, you know you want one? Handcrafted gothic King Cobra wand. Oh. Like, come on now. Well, Taylor, assuming you're female, you know, the goth scene, it does exist, even in Casper. It's quite small in Casper, but it does exist. And, well, the best place would be to find out where all the local goth hangouts are, you know, and get a little gothed up yourself and, you know. A lot of people think that goths are just scary, evil people. Well, not all of us are like that. I don't even see it as a donation. I have to pay for a ticket to a show. Why should you have to entertain me day after day for free? Aw. Well, thank you, Dan. I never ask my fans for money, you know, but, you know, I don't encourage my fans to do it, but at the same time, you know, my fans are always more than welcome to donate money to my PayPal. Even if it's just $1, you know what I'm saying? You don't see me complaining. Man. Like, I was going to go to the store to get another lighter, and some friends of mine stopped me, and they gave me this extra one they had. It's still pretty fucking full. Like, look at that shit. Booyah. flick my back. Oh man. No, when I have friends over, I try to be a good host, even if I don't have much. Even if I don't have much to offer, I try to be a good host and offer some sort of, Unfortunately, my schedule for certain things has changed, and I'm not going to say when or where or why it changed, but I'm not going to say when, where, or what, but certain things have changed in the last 24 hours, and because of that change, I feel like I could make more money selling some wands to my fans. And you know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate when you're faced with difficult circumstances, but we make the best of it. Like I'm watching these videos this goth chick sent me, proving that she's like apparently not a troll, blah blah blah. And how do I know that it's not someone's cousin? You know what I'm saying? Like someone's hiring their cousin to fuck with me. And I hate being like that. I hate being somewhat troll paranoid. Fuck the haters, obviously, but you can't be too careful anymore. Man, I did some nasal snuff earlier, the tobacco snuff that you snort like cocaine. That's just delicious, but man, fucking nose is itching and I'm craving some right now. That's alright. If I want a can of nasal snuff, it's like $5. It's just a little bit cheaper than a conventional pack of smokes, but You cannot be too careful with people on social media anymore. And the thing that happened hasn't changed things too much. It's just, but it definitely looks like my weeks have opened up a bit more. I'm not going to be too busy during these next couple of weeks, so, I got plenty of... I definitely just scored a lot more free time. Hold the phone, Sylvester Stallone. My pipe stem seems to be clogged. There we go. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm announcing that I'll be making handheld wands for my fans to buy on Etsy. Here in the next couple of months, I'm getting it set up. And each individual wand that I make will be a handheld wand to start off, just like this one, only in different colors. I'll offer different colors for sale, and I'm going to try to wrap my wand handles in leather instead of tape. Which, don't get me wrong, I like the electrical tape with the ponytail holders on my wand. I like it. It feels good in the hand. It's got a nice girth to it, you know what I'm saying? Look at it up close, it looks pretty good. But people aren't going to buy my wands if the handles are wrapped in tape. Let's just be real here. But if the handles are wrapped in leather and they look cool as fuck, like some medieval looking shit, you know, if I got wands that look like some medieval type sorcery shit, the kind of shit you'd buy, and you're like, yo, you know. I know people on Etsy are going to charge like 25 to 30 bucks for a basic handheld wand like this. The only reason I'm charging the extra $4 is because I want to make a little profit and put my name behind it. You know, feel me? I might charge 50 bucks for a crystal staff, but it may be like 45, or actually, if I'm only charging 34, I'll charge like $34 for a basic handheld wand, $44 for a crystal scepter, and then like $54 for a crystal staff. And the only reason I charge more for crystal wands and staves is because it takes more time to make, and especially if you're making them to ship to people, that's on me especially to make sure the crystal is drilled properly for the hole. Like if the hole, that's the alcohol talking. No, but when you're making a crystal wand, the key is to make the hole just big enough so that you push your crystal into the stick and it fits in there nice and snug without glue. You know what I'm saying? Like if you make the hole around your crystal for your wand just big enough so that it barely fits the crystal in there, and you get a nice snug fit without glue, pull it back out, a couple drops of that all-purpose Gorilla Glue that dries clear, stick it back in there. Once it's done drying, you can then, you know, add a bunch of different shit to it. You can wrap. Like what I do with my crystal scepters and staves is actually this would be more for my staves. What I do for my crystal staves would be I'd wrap copper wire around them. You know what I'm saying? I make it look legit. But to get my business off the ground, I'll start off with making a shit ton of wands just like this one, but in different colors, and I'll use actual leather for the handle, so it looks a bit more wandish, I guess. And I think $34 is a fair price for something that's hand carved by yours truly. I mean, I could charge $50. I know there are people who would pay it, but I wouldn't get very many sales. And right now, the market for a quality wand maker is hot. You know what I'm saying? I cannot tell you how many times over the years, if I had $100 for every time someone asked me, hey, you make cool wands. How much you charging for them? I want one. Seriously, if I had $100 for every time someone asked me, how much you charging for your wands? I want one. I'd be a rich motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. This might sound a little weird, but this super cute goth chick that hit me up earlier on my phone, she sends me 2 videos of herself. She had to separate them into 2 videos because it was super long. And, you know, I get a lot of people that fuck with me on social media, so, you know, it'd be nice if it was real. The thought of some cute-ass goth chick that's super into my videos and shit, like, that's That's a confidence booster, goddammit. You know what I'm saying, Facebook? Yeah. No, the only time I'd use leather would be for the handles on my wands. And my dad's gonna be helping me out with this too. And my dad's gonna help me get it started. He's had experience with you know, what you call it, self-employed businesses, yeah. And well, I figured my wands have gotten good enough, and my skills as a wand maker have progressed to a point where I can make a quality wand and sell it for $34. Just about to the point of drunk that I was last night. Just about, but not quite. I mean, I feel pretty good, but like last night was redonkulous, dude. You ever go to a person's house and they're just like, here, drink some more. And you don't want to be rude. You don't want to be like, well, bro, I'm good. You're like, you know what I'm saying? So you just keep drinking and drinking. And by the time you're done, you're just like, whoa, dude. I'm a bad influence on your kids. I smoke, I drink, I cuss, I gives no fucks. Oh shit, did you say Saunders has Asperger's? Well, shucks. That was a corny ass rap, wasn't it? But at least I tried. Yeah, I tried, and that rhyme just fucking died. I lied, that was actually pretty decent. But I have enough fans on all across the world. I have enough fans all over the internet right now that if I went into business and started selling wands left and right, I make like 20 of them I make like 10 to 20 of them at a time. Make a bunch of wands like this one in different colors in bulk, you know what I'm saying? And then my dad even offered to take pictures of the wands for the Etsy page. So all I gotta do is come up with the price point, make the wands, and come up with a name. And I like cobras, obviously. Well, anyone who fucking knows me. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, I got this gorgeous cobra tattoo on my left arm. Black Sunday Tattoo Parlor in Valley, or just blah, tongue twisted, thinking of something else. Black Sunday Tattoo Parlor is here in Casper, fucking Wyoming. I got this one done in Valley City, and I got this one done here in town. My first tattoo, my second tattoo, and my third tattoo needs touched up, but it still looks, at least most of it's there. At least when Black Sunday goes to touch up the black ink, you know. And that's not Summer's fault. She didn't have the proper tips, and I was kind of impatient, so that's my fault, you know. Summer's actually a really good tattoo artist. And she has a lot of potential, and people who are fucking harassing me on social media, they're like, oh, he got a girlfriend. He's happy. We can't have that. So, of course, they're like, let's bully Summer and make her break up with Josh because she can't take dating a YouTube celebrity. I don't know how else to fucking take it, man, but, like, I did a video on that on Facebook a couple days ago, so I'm not going to get into it, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she won't touch nobody and refuses to be touched after breaking up with me. Is that my fault? No. But I tend to think, okay, I'm sorry that people are assholes to me and they drag you into it because you're dating me, you know? That almost makes it seem like I'm not allowed to date anybody because of that. And that's completely unfair. Facebook, completely unfucking fair. That I have to give up my dating life because people try to fuck it up. So I gotta be a sad, lonely, miserable fucktard because people fucking pick on my girlfriend and make her feel like shit. You know, but at least, and I'm like, no, fuck that. I'm like, fuck that. I just gotta be a bit smarter about it. You know, if I get a girlfriend, I can announce it on YouTube or Facebook, whatever. I don't have to give names or details, you know what I'm saying? But, like, if my girlfriend finds out, oh, you're Gothic King Cobra, no fucking way, this is awesome, I'm dating a YouTube celebrity, you know, she freaks out, like, oh, yeah, you know, in a good way, of course, you know. And she gets all giddy like a schoolgirl, like, I want to be in your videos. Like, well, okay, babe, hold on a second. You want to be in my videos. You say that because I'm famous, but trust and believe, a lot of people will fucking fuck with you because you're on my videos. A lot of people will see me happy with you. They'll get jealous of it because their sad, miserable lives, the only sad, miserable existence they have is to pick on me. These poor trolls have no fucking life. It revolves around me. Instead of living their life, instead of getting a hobby and getting a life, their sad, miserable existence revolves around harassing me all the goddamn time, trying to make my online existence miserable. It doesn't work, and I still make videos. So I tend to think, you know, hey. The only reason I didn't post the last Facebook video that I did was because I did kind of shitty on one of the songs I was singing. And I was like, no, not having it. Yeah, man. Oh, that's the good pipe tobacco. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, bartender, where's my drink at? I call it the good pipe tobacco for a reason, because it's good pipe tobacco, man. It burns slow, it's moist as fuck, and it packs a nicotine punch. Yeah. And I also got me some cigarette papers. Not just any old cigarette papers, but these are the OCB organic hemp cigarette papers. And the super long slim version rolls 100s basically. They have different sizes at Loaf and Jug, but I've been rolling cigarettes with these, and my cigarettes are a little loose, but I've gotten good enough at rolling cigarettes to where I can at least get them to shape like one, even if I have to use two papers. I might try my hand at rolling a fucking cigarette here in a bit after consuming the last of this deliciousness in my glass. I like Zigzags, they're pretty good. They make awesome blunt wraps. Like, OCBs are cheaper than raw, and they taste just the same, from what I've heard. So, you know what's funny? If you take that logo and take the B and replace it with a D, if you took that logo and replaced the B with a D, it would say OCD papers. Wouldn't that be funny? No, obsessive compulsive disorder is not a laughing matter. I have a bit of that myself. And when you're a perfectionist, it's almost like having OCD to a degree. But because of the Asperger's, I do actually have a part of that. You know, it's like Asperger's is a combination of having ADD, ADHD, OCD, a little bit of Tourette syndrome, a little bit of social anxiety, awkwardness, and a little bit of anger and social outcast, and just. But then you get the sprinkle of, oh, you might excel really well in some subjects. You might excel really good in one subject, but you'll do shitty in another subject, you know. But if someone like me can graduate high school, what the fuck is stopping you? A lot of my high school fans are like, you know what, this high school scene's bullshit. People are picking on me and I'm tired of it. I hear ya. It sucks. Why is the live stream not working for some people? This is bullshit. I have no control over this. Fucking technology's gonna fuck with me. I'm not gonna get angry about it because that's worthless, but it pisses me off though. Like, god damn it. I like it when my fans tune into my Facebook Live videos. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something on social media. Like, oh, world, look at me. Even though it's like 2:10 in the fucking morning, 10 people will tune in to watch my shit. Legitly. So, folks, I do apologize. I do apologize for some of you out there if you're experiencing technical difficulties with this live stream. You might be able to view it when it goes public on Facebook. At least I hope. No guarantees though, right? Yeah. Smoking my pipe with a Playboy lighter. Yeah. That's how you do it, man. Even before Playboy went to non-nude for their magazine, they were still pretty classy. Back when they were still nude, they kept it classy. You know, Hugh Hefner wanted to show the world that a woman could be naked in a magazine. It could be tasteful and artistic without it being raunchy, disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure if Hustler would have came out before Playboy, imagine what would have happened. You stop and think about shit like that. That makes you think, though, because Hustler is way more raunchy than Playboy. But a lot of people at Playboy magazine are just like, okay, so how are we supposed to compete with online porn? People can easily access a naked woman online anytime they want. They can download some desktop bullshit that lets a naked chick dance on your desktop for you for free. And it'll give them samples, but they download the whole version. And they, you know what I'm saying? So technology changes, it makes the market more competitive. They're like, all right, we'll keep our nude models online. We'll keep our magazines scantily clad, bikini, that sort of thing. We'll make the hardcovers nude. The calendars will stay scantily clad, just like the magazine. We'll reach a wider audience, keep the nudity online, blah, blah, blah. They kind of sold out, but at the same time, they saved the company from going completely bankrupt. So I'll raise a glass to that. You know, they saved the company because that's a fair point. Like, before internet porn, people were like, oh, I want to see a naked woman. Well, check out this Playboy. You know what I'm saying? So before the golden age of internets, you know, if anybody wanted to see some titties and puss without asking a woman, hey, let's go back to my place, without putting up all the bullshit, spending money, listening to her bitch about people she doesn't like, acting like you don't have people you don't like in your life either. That's the joy about being a human being. When women complain about other women they don't like, it's like, okay, wait a second. You act like the male in your life doesn't have people he doesn't like. Stop and think about that for a second, man. So hopefully the technical difficulties work themselves out. I can't stand it when Facebook Live is not working for all of my fans tuning in. It pisses me off. No, but I know for a fact, like, I got a couple goth chicks that dig my shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's legit. Yeah. Because it's so goddamn late, early in the morning, whatever the fuck you want to call it. No guitar and vocal covers, but just a more casual, laid-back sort of video, just chit-chatting with fans, you know, that sort of thing. As Ace Hardware is not open for a bit longer, I'll be getting screws from Ace Hardware to fix my goddamn chair. I got a BB gun I'm customizing for a homie. And Scotty's birthday's coming up, and he wants a kick-ass goth ring of sorts from Spencer's. And I'm like, well, I'll see what I can do, yeah? I'm rocking 2 rings that I bought from Spencer's myself. The Cobra ring, I bought this at Spencer's Gifts. I mean, this thing is fucking sick. I've had this for a hot minute. And then, of course, my pentagram ring on the other finger or other hand. Both these rings I bought at Spencer's. And Spencer's over Hot Topic. Okay, if Spencer's doesn't have it, Hot Topic will have it. Hot Topic is usually a last resort for me. I prefer Spencer's over Hot Topic, honestly. But just because Hot Topic kind of fucking sold out. No, you don't even know. You don't even know Facebook. You don't even know. I go into Hot Topic to buy an Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt, and there's a Justin Bieber shirt for sale right next to it. I was just like, okay, we're done here. I bought my shirt politely and just left. And ever since then, I'm just like, oh, dude, why would you let that Canadian faggot's products be sold in your store? Fuck off. I don't give a shit if Justin Bieber's more famous than I am. I'm better looking than he is. I'm more muscular than he is. And I'm a way better musician than he is. You know, I'm actually collaborating with myself. And the fact that Justin Bieber made jokes about black people when he was discovered by a black artist is really just a show of his character. What a racist Canadian faggot that he is. Caitlyn Jenner said, I wish I was a man still, so I could remind Justin Bieber what it's like to have balls. Oh. Oh. That celebrity joke was savage. You know why it's called One Direction? Because their music is shit. Therefore, it goes down the crapper. You know, it goes one direction, down the shithole. You see what I'm saying? That was awesome. I remember when I called them One Erection, and I didn't post it on Facebook or YouTube at the time. I just thought it was funny because, you know, because they're cocksuckers, you know what I'm saying? What kind of fucking musician? Man, One Direction gets caught smoking a joint, and they're all making a video laughing about it. Like, haha, look at us, you know. And then they have to apologize like they were caught doing heroin. Like, fuck off, dude. That's ridiculous, man. The Beatles got caught doing acid and shrooms and weed and a bunch of other shit, and they were just like, so? We're fucking rock stars, man. Fuck off. Oh. Hold on a second. God damn it. Toilets go the other way in the southern hemisphere. True, but they all go the same place, don't they? Love is like a fart. Wait, how is love like a fart? It stinks. It's ruined by assholes. And you shouldn't trust it. You try trusting a fart, you might shit your pants. Feel me? Love was like a fart. It involves assholes. It stinks, and you shouldn't force it. Yeah, that's the expression I was going for. Love was like a fart. You shouldn't force it. It stinks, and it involves assholes. That's brilliant. That should be on a fucking t-shirt, man. I might just. There's certain people I don't talk about on social media because I don't want trolls fucking with them. And believe me, these certain people, if they do social media, they probably follow me on social media. And these certain people are going to be like, yo, Saunders gets fucked with pretty hard, but you know what? He's still making videos, so. That's funny. Dan Paul says in the southern hemisphere, poop comes out of the toilet and up into your butt. I don't think that's how it works. As funny as that sounds, I don't think that's how it works. I think everyone poops in toilets just like everyone else, and it all goes to a sewer somewhere, you know? Yeah. Now, I'm visiting my family. When I was visiting my parents one day, my sister comes out of the backyard and she's playing. My sister's not as big of a One Direction fan as she used to be, but that's because bands like that are just fucking fads. Oh, fads with pads. I'm on fire with these insults tonight. Anyway, she comes in playing them as loud as she can on her portable device. And I'm like, I'd really listen to fucking Nails on a Chalkboard. If someone said, okay, your choice is Justin Bieber, One Direction, or Nails on a Chalkboard, which would you rather listen to? I'm like, please, 4 nonstop hours of Nails on a Chalkboard. Nails, 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 nails on a chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard. Because that shit has more fucking musical talent. Like One Direction acts like, oh, being attractive to women and somewhat good at music. Okay, fuck off. You think just because you're somewhat attractive to women and you play guitar, you think that's enough? Fuck off, dude. You think just because you're attractive to women and you can play a guitar that's enough? Like, fuck off, dude. But if you bitch about people who are more famous than you are, it just comes off as jealousy. So instead I make fun of them because my jokes are hilarious. Yeah. Shit, I don't know what's more fake. Kim Kardashian's personality or Caitlyn Jenner's pussy. I kid. That was horrible, though. It was funny, but horrible. So if God is real, he created man, and then he's like, well, shit, how the fuck am I going to create females? Well, let's see. Let's turn the dick and balls inside out. We'll make a vagina. We'll turn that vein that holds your fucking head to your shaft into a clit. And what do we do with the testicles? Well, let's turn them into boobs, you know. You know how normally the blood rushes to a man's penis when he gets hard? Well, fuck it. Let's make a woman bleed out of her uterus every month. It'll be hilarious. The men will suffer. They'll think they'll need a fucking exorcist or some shit. And the only way to appease the beast is with chocolates and massages and patient listening. And God's like, just because I'm a sadistic asshole with a sense of humor, if enough women live together, all their cycles will time off, one after another, just like a set of dominoes. And any man living within a 4-mile radius will be running for cover like, you gotta get me the fuck out of here. I don't have enough chocolate for this shit. Not trying to be sexist, but boy, am I glad I'm a male. Holy shit. You know, women get a lot of crap in society, and it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right. They get told, oh, that's not very ladylike. I mean, men are expected to be gross, disgusting, hairy monsters, but women, oh, so much more pressure. It's bullshit. That's good fucking mixture. I'm sick and tired of fucking fashion magazines telling women what's acceptable to wear, what's in, what's not. Fuck off with that shit. If you're a hard-working woman and you're making your own money for your own clothing, wear whatever fucking clothing you want to wear. Okay, 17 might say, well, this is what's in. Fuck off. Cosmopolitan might say, well, this is what's in. Fuck off with that shit. If you're the kind of girl that says, you know what, I want to wear Hot Topic and Abercrombie and Fitch, I don't give a fuck what any of you say. I feel comfortable in this shit, then do you, girl. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'll dress however the fuck I feel like dressing. I got my Jesus is a cunt t-shirt, my sleeveless camo jacket, and some black cargo pants and some steel-toe shoes. So I'm good to go. And of course my skull necklace, and I am good to fucking go. Yeah. I love wearing my jacket in the summertime so I can carry my pipe and shit in my pockets, but the sleeves get hot. So I cut the sleeves off because the sleeves are getting holes in them. And this jacket looks fucking sexy with the sleeves off, man. I'll fucking pop the collar, what's good? Like some Andrew Dice Clay shit, like Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider. He sat down beside her and he said, hey, bitch, what's in the bowl? Mary, Mary, quite contrary. Trim that goddamn fucking pussy. It's so goddamn hairy. Oh, he cursed the Lord's name in vain twice. He's going to hell. Yeah, as a personal ruler, fuck off, man. The almighty three are going to make me one of their own, man. That's what I'm fucking saying, man. Yeah. For people who practice magic and a different side of things, it's different. For a Christian, hell is a horrible place to be. But for someone like me, hell's paradise because I get treated like royalty down there. I mean, come on. When I die and go to hell, they're going to treat me like fucking royalty, goddammit. Like, yeah. I'm like, this motherfucker. Aleister Crowley and Antoine LaVey are looking at me like, bruh, what took you so long to get down here? I'm like, I don't know, life and shit, man. I was like, fuck suicide, but then, you know, I got old and shit, and it happens, yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be the craziest old man you ever did see. Like, I'm gonna be the most stubborn, craziest old man you ever did see. It's gonna be awesome. When I haven't had sex in years, and the only time I'm getting my fucking dick touched is when the hot female nurse is giving me a sponge bath. Nurse, where's my sponge bath? And my applesauce, goddammit. Nurse, respect your elders, goddammit. Be one of those old fuckers like, well, back in my day, Safeway was here, then they changed it to Ridley's, and then the loaf and jug started carrying pizza, and you know, if I'm lucky to live to be as old as any of my great-grandparents, then, in all honesty, I respect my elders, man. grandparents and great-grandparents love me, man, because I'm respectful as fuck. Just because I'm a fucking punk with an attitude problem and I cuss and drink and smoke, that don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you respect your fucking elders, damn it, because when you're that old, do you want some shithead picking on you? And the answer is probably not. But here's the thing, if you treat old people like shit now, that shit's gonna come back and bite you in the ass when you're super old, because that's how karma works, baby. Oh. This is Bob Barker telling you to fuck off, have your pets spayed or neutered. Shit. The price is wrong, bitch. No, but I'm thinking $50 for something like this. I mean, like $34 is a little bit more expensive than what Etsy is charging, what people on Etsy are normally charging for a wand, but because it got my name behind it, you know what I'm saying. So you already know that when I get my wands up and for sale on Etsy.com, I'll be advertising the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sitting here taking the time to whittle out wands for y'all, hippers, scroll through chat here. That's a good impression. Are you okay? I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Yeah, but $200 for a staff, that seems a bit pricey. When all I'd have to do is go to Sportsman's Warehouse, pick up a hiking cane, and take the hiking cane home, put a hole in the top for a crystal to fit it nice and snug, glue it in there and let it dry, wrap some copper wire around it, throw some paint on there, maybe some gloss, you know. Yeah. Oh, my PayPal address. Yeah, I can provide that in chat real quick. Give me a couple of seconds here. Log into my PayPal. If you're joining chat right now and you want to donate, always appreciated. Let's see. Add money. No, I don't want to add money. Fuck off. Wrong button, Skippy Jim. Let's go to settings. There we go. Okay, here's my PayPal me link. That's what I was looking for. There we go. If you're having a hard time finding my link, there we are. See my link. Let's try that again. Let's copy the link. That might have failed miserably. Okay, I'm going to delete that link and try it again. Shit. Get on, you bastard. There we go. There we go. That is a fair point. Elliot Green says, yes, but if you infuse the magic staff with your own personal touch, then that makes it worth the money. True. $200 is fairly cheap for a staff infused with some shit. But here's the thing of it. It doesn't do me any good to infuse my own power into a staff that's going to somebody else. It wouldn't serve them anything good. The person who the wand or staff belongs to, you know what I'm saying? They're better off studying the craft and learning to infuse it themselves. You know what I'm saying? I know Dan Paul was having a hard time finding my PayPal, so I put the link in the chat there. Yippers. You had already got $20 in my PayPal right now from Topher Harris from doing KeeperCast the other night. Have you thought about writing a book on your religion and how to do magic? I bet you could sell that for good money. Yes, I could. Yes, I could, yes, but that kind of defeats the purpose of learning from the person himself, you know. Which if I had my dream house built on my property and everything, 4 miles outside of town on 20 acres of land, surrounded by pine trees and maple trees alike, fully grown and planted, is a sick, sexy-ass Victorian Second Empire mansion with a tall-ass clock tower. Fans could come and learn magic from me personally. And as I got much, much older, I would consider writing a book on my belief, and that way that when I got to be a little bit older, yes, I would write a book on my beliefs and that sort of thing. But right now, you know, that way that when I die, my belief gets passed on and it becomes a thing. Even when I die, it still becomes a thing. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm still learning. I'm only 26 years old. I still got plenty of learning on my magic to do. I've gained a lot of power since I first started fucking with the craft. I will say that. But $666 pine trees, that'd be a little too thick. I don't need something that thick. No, if I'm building the forest around my dream house, enough to consider it a forest, to make it a little bit thick, but not so fucking thick. Because I want a combination of pine and maple trees. You know what I'm saying? Just because during the moist, humid summers, in the springs especially, the rain pitter-pattering off those trees would smell so fucking good. You got rain-soaked pine and maple trees, yeah. It's just 20 acres of land, and there's like at least 10 acres of trees planted. And you know what I'm saying? And the majority of it's kind of clustered around the property, but there's a little bushel that would surround the dream house, but not too much. Oh yeah, because don't get me wrong, a super thick forest would be cool, but I feel like if I'm building my dream house on 20 acres of land, and then I had like 10 acres of pine and maple trees planted, you know what I'm saying? That'd be enough to scatter it around. Not too clustered around the dream house, but more or less clustered around it. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a small couple of acres surrounding the house, clear, obviously, but there'd be like a nice little forest surrounding the house, you know what I'm saying? And it would be gorgeous. Like the scenery, oh man. Just picturing my dream house, man, and the whole thing just set up perfect, man. Goosebumps. I could join. Yeah, I'd join a survivalist group. I already have one picked out that I would join. I'd join Zert and I'd be like, yo, you want a training exercise? I'd join Zert if I won the lottery big time. Like, I join it now, of course, even if I didn't win the lottery. But, you know, $40 to join, there's $40 I could spend on a lot of other things. You know, necessities like food, you know what I'm saying? But if I won the fucking lottery and built my dream house in the forest around it, I would join Zert and I would be like hooking up with my local members and be like, okay, you want to do training exercises? I got a steel target range and a couple of trees and a miniature forest. That'd be perfect for training exercises. Plenty of room to one wild and go crazy. On the glass on the mansion would be that submarine glass on the windows. So it's like super thick and hard to break. Just because if I got a shooting range a couple acres past my dream house, that helps any ricocheting bullets. If they hit the glass, it ain't gonna break. You know what I'm saying? I could have a lot of fun with 20 acres of land. Yeah. That's just the right amount of acreage. And 20 acres is a lot of fucking land. $50 or 5 pounds of tobacco. Well, $50 would definitely help, yes, because I got this thing I want to save up for, and there's so many things to save up for, and whichever you feel comfortable doing, you know what I'm saying? But like 5 pounds of tobacco, that'd be crazy. I can always get tobacco, you know, I raid an ashtray and squeeze butts into a bag. If worse comes to worse. But that's just so I can use that tobacco and smoke it in my pipe instead of smoking someone else's used cigarette butt, which, you know, not exactly the healthiest way to get your nicotine fix now, is it, ladies and gentlemen? Some good things come to an end, unfortunately. Of course, with me selling wands in the next couple of months, I could very easily save up $4,049 and use some of that money to use that money to buy a car and shit. Yeah. Pipe tobacco or cigarettes? That is a good question. Because do not get me wrong, I love Marlboro Smooth 100s. Like, I'll fuck around with a bunch of different cigarettes, but lately Marlboro Smooth 100s have become my cigarette of choice. And then earlier, I'm walking home from work and I find a whole pack of pyramids sitting on the ground. And I'm like, well, that's good luck. A couple of my homies that came over earlier were out of tobacco. So I gave them a couple pyramids and kept a couple for myself, you know what I'm saying? So like if you find a pack of smokes on the ground, that's good luck. In the eyes of the tobacco gods, when you have good luck with tobacco, share that luck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got a couple of Marb Smooths in here and a couple of Pyramid Red 100s in here. Yes, sir. But do I prefer pipe tobacco over cigarettes? You know, pipe tobacco and cigarettes are my top two faves. I don't have a favorite. That's hard to pick, dude. That really is. Because even when I'm rolling a cigarette with some of these organic hemp papers, you know, that shit's good. Even if it's rolled with a moist-ass pipe tobacco, it's still good. But tomorrow I'm going to Ace Hardware. I got like I got like $12 in my pocket. That's more than enough money to get the screws I need to fix my chair. Yes, sir. It's kind of hard to lean back in my chair when half the back is hanging off, you feel me? And it's supposed to be sitting up here, but it's not. And it's inconvenient as fuck. So if I take the screws that I have for the back of the chair right here with me to Ace Hardware and look for a size of screw that's just slightly bigger than that size and a little bit longer, I can pull some shit off. I stopped the goddamn arm from falling off on this side down here. Do the same thing up here, and yeah. God damn it. If I want to lean back on my chair right now, I can't lean back just like this, but that just looks wonky as fuck, doesn't it? Having this fucking arm just sitting there like that. That right there just looks wonky as fuck. I mean, the chair would be a lot more comfortable once I fix it, yeah. And, if something breaks, you gotta fix it. It becomes another project. And of course, men are automatically expected to know how to fix everything. It's such a fucking sexist expectation. Men are constantly expected to be able to know how to fix everything. You know, toughen up. Oh, did you get a little cut? Suck it up, you pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck off. So women think that they don't get... If women think they're the only ones who get treated unfairly by society, they're wrong. Everybody gets treated unfairly, man. That's life. At some point, everybody in their life is going to get treated unfairly. That's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can sit here asking yourself, why are people such assholes to each other? You can't physically explain why it is. You ask yourself, why is it even necessary? I mean, if you don't like somebody, you just ignore them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a dick to somebody just because you don't like them, you know. But, you don't like somebody, ignore them. What gives you the right? Because I'm a hypocrite for saying it. Because there was this kid in high school that I hated, and I bullied him. And I don't regret it, quite honestly. Because there's some people that are just so fucking annoying that you just want to fucking punch them in the face repeatedly until they end up in a hospital with a concussion. Did they get hit with the blown object? Oh no, it was just one person punching their face in. Damn, that's brutal. Yeah. That's what I like about having big ass arms. If I get into a fucking fight, I got enough powerhouse in my hits to fucking fuck some shit up. Yeah. I mean, I could get bigger. Like, I could be looking like this walking down the street. You know what I'm saying? That would be some shit now, wouldn't it? Yeah. See, when I flex, then you can see the full depth of. Oh, look at those biceps, yo. Oh, yeah. That's nice. I would need some gym membership to get more buffed if I didn't. If I can't afford a simple gym membership to the Y or whatever, then I just do push-ups and sit-ups. Push-ups and sit-ups are the easiest way to work out at home. You don't have to feel self-conscious about going to a gym. Even Planet Fitness says we have a no intimidation zone, but they're full of shit. Even though Planet Fitness says they have a no intimidation zone, they're full of shit. And there are some people who just get into it when they start working out. They just get into it and start acting like animals and grunting and making noises and sweating. And yeah, I'm one of those people, like, if I get into the gym and I'm in my fucking zone, I'll start grunting like an animal, making noises, and, you know, yeah. I come from good genetics, and when I start working out, man, I get beefy as fuck. Fuck some shit up and not give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? You gotta love, you just gotta love the women who complain about equal rights for women, but then they turn around and they hit a guy and then expect him not to do shit. Because it's not polite to hit a woman. Fuck off. If your life's in danger, fuck right off. I'm not gonna hit somebody unless I have to, and I'm not the kind of person that you want hitting you, because that's just, yeah, that's a free hospital trip courtesy of King and Cobra. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You notice cobras in the wild are not generally aggressive until you corner them and they have to fight their way out. I'm the same way. I don't look for a fight unless it comes my way. And believe me, I don't need an excuse to get violent. Someone fucking starts some shit with me. Oh, yes. Yeah. I mean, really. Unless you know, like, Taekwondo, or you're like a Navy SEAL / Marine. You know, if you're a Marine and you know Taekwondo, or a combination of one or the other, okay, you know, I'm fairly beat, yes, but if you're just some average fucking Joe Schmo, I ain't scared of you. Shit. I ain't scared of nothing or nobody, man. I don't take shit from nobody. The only shit I take is in the goddamn toilet. Yeah. See what I did there? See what I fucking did there, Facebook? The only shit I take is in the goddamn toilet. Oh yeah, someone has been pissing me off, but I'm at a spot right now where I can't discuss it on social media because it has a negative impact on too many people I care about. You feel me? Like, yeah, there is someone pissing me off right now with their stupid shit. They're ruining a lot of things for some good people, and I'm in a position where I can't talk about it on social media because it would make things worse for me, you feel? And it involves a lot of good people, so that's just why I'm like, nah, man. Certain things I keep off of social media anymore because people will use it as ammunition to fuck with you. Yep. When you're in those situations where you're just like, I get tired of people talking shit behind my back and then acting like I'm too stupid to hear what they're saying. It's unprofessional as fuck. When people get into a who can be a bigger dickhead contest with me, they're not gonna fucking win. That's the Aries in me. You feel? Facebook, like, you get into a who can be a bigger asshole contest with me, that's a contest you're not gonna want to play with me. I've been bullied and picked on my entire life. And at some point you stop giving a fuck and start fighting back a little bit. And then when you start fighting back, then people have a problem with it. Well, it's like, mess with the King Cobra, get the fangs. That should be on a fucking t-shirt. See if I could put that picture of that King Cobra jumping out of the water for a fucking t-shirt image. Without getting in trouble on Teespring, I'd do it. Because that'd be sick. Get a picture of that King Cobra jumping out of the water. The picture of that King Cobra jumping out of the water on the front. On the back says, mess with the King Cobra, get the fangs. That'd be a sick t-shirt. I'd rock it. I mean, you can do it for personal, but selling it to fans, you know, they'd be like, no, you can't do that. Fuck. Speaking of profile pictures. That's an awesome. I'm doing that for my profile picture. Options. Boom. That is a sick profile picture. I stumbled across this photo on Google Images, and the photographer did a wonderful job capturing this gorgeous King Cobra just popping out of the water with his hood raised, his mouth's open, like, you know. It's like, oh, yeah. I'm not afraid of snakes. I love snakes, but even I get a little bit chilly when I'm looking at this, like, yo. And the photo is a little bit blurry because he's catching the snake in motion, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is good photography. This is good animal photography, in my opinion. Yeah. You see this cobra popping out of sunny, warm water, and it makes you think of spring. Being a little bit drunk at the moment, I'm staring at this cobra like, yo, that's fucking sick. Yeah. When it comes to musicians you don't like, it's like Ozzy Osbourne said, what the fuck's a bieber? Yes, yes, yes. Getting into a who can be a bigger asshole contest with an Aries is not exactly a smart idea. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20th. It's also National Weed Smoking Day, but whatever. And from April 20 is the last day of the Aries in the zodiac. So Adolf Hitler was actually an Aries, believe it or not, unfortunately. And yet, with his horoscope, he took over entire nations and killed like 6 million plus people. I'm just saying. So the question I ask these trolls, do you want to piss off an Aries who knows black magic? You're a stupid motherfucker, aren't you? Adolf Hitler didn't fuck with magic, but he used his superior mind to fuck with people. And unfortunately, there are a lot of intelligent people who do fucked up shit, and that's just the real reality of it, you know. There were a lot of good people who use their intelligence to better humankind, but sometimes you get the intelligent motherfuckers who use their intelligence to dominate a world, so to speak. Calling Trump the next Adolf Hitler just because he wants to do certain things, like putting badges on Muslims and shit. That's a little extreme on both ends of that argument, but I could roll a cigarette, but I might just save these for when my pack's empty. Gotta give OCB a free plug. Show that logo. Organic, unbleached cigarette papers. Some cigarette papers will bleach it to make it super white, but these are organic, made of hemp, all natural, unbleached papers. So if you're going to make your cigarette rolling experience a little bit safer, rolling with hemp papers is the way to do it. 4 people watching. 4. One of my favorite, that's like my favorite number now. Is it in my ear? Okay. Sleight of hand, yes, that's a nice little trick to do, but you pull it off just right. It's like, oh, where'd it go? There it is. It just fell forward, you know. No, but legitly, if a chick has never seen that trick and you pull it off just right, you just be like, what up, girl? You like magic? I'm going to make this cigarette disappear and then reappear. You know, you pull that trick off just right. It's an optical illusion. It's a nice little bar trick, you know. You got some drunk ass chick who's never seen that shit before. She'll be like, whoa, man, how'd you do that? I'm serious though, like, yeah. Now here's the big iffy. If you're at a party and a chick's drunk and she gives you consent to fuck her and you do it and she wakes up the next day and accuses you of rape, that's a touchy subject. I'm not even going to get into that. Because I can see both sides of that argument. That's the unfortunate thing about being me sometimes, is I can see both sides of the argument. And both sides make a fair point. Well, she did give consent, but on the other hand, she was drunk and not fully conscious, and blah, blah, blah. Like, if she gave you consent and then passed the fuck out on the couch somewhere, I wouldn't do it. Like, that's just, I wouldn't risk it. You know, like, oh, dude, that's a gray area. She could wake up the next day and with you cuddle up next to her and be like, what the fuck? Who are you? Oh, you were really drunk last night. I didn't give you consent. Oh, yeah, the fuck you did. You were just really drunk and didn't remember. That's a gray area. I'm not even touching that one. Nope. Nope. Looks like I pulled a smooth out of this pack. It's like dessert for your lungs. Got some tasty lung cancer. My sense of humor is black, like my lungs. Oh, you shouldn't smoke cigarettes. You have such a lovely singing voice. Piss off. For someone who chain smokes, he's got a pretty good singing voice. How the fuck do you do that? Yeah, I'm full of surprises. Despite being a tobacco smoker, I'm good in bed. I don't get whiskey dick. I can sit here and fucking drink liquor and drink some hard whiskey all day, every day. Hard ass chicks laying on top of me, kissing me and teasing me right. Fucking A, dude. I'm on that shit like stink on rice. There is such a thing as foreplay. Again with that fucking number. No, but I'm being serious, Facebook. Oh. Sometimes you shouldn't be in a rush to get to the big finish. You know, take time to savor what you have, you know. That's what foreplay is all about. You know. Work your way up to it, you know, yeah. If marijuana were legal, you wouldn't need Viagra. I guarantee it. Eat some fucking oysters, drink some red wine, smoke a fucking doobie, fuck your girlfriend silly. That would solve erectile dysfunction a lot better than any fucking Viagra would. I mean, side effects include nose bleeding, and you're fucking this chick like, oh, you're about to fuck her, and then, oh, you can't get it up. Shit, you pop a Viagra. Like, okay, now we're in action. All right, you go to town on it. All of a sudden, you get a nosebleed, and she's turned off by blood. Ew, you got a nosebleed. That's so gross. She's still walking around like, ew, gross, gross. You just killed the fucking mood because of a side effect. Fuck off with that. Side effects may include nosebleeds. Well, the blood's going somewhere else, right? Oh, that was horrible. You know what sucks about having a big dick? You get a boner and you're trying to hide it. There's no hiding it. There's no hiding it. You got a license for that python in your pants? I'm pretty sure you can get him at the pet store. I don't think you need a license for him. Yeah. Although when you get a boner and you overhear chicks complimenting you on it to themselves, like, you know how chicks be when they're talking to each other, and they say, "Oh, he's got a monster." You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You overhear chicks saying that about you, like, yeah. Would you ever consider becoming a politician, Cobra? Yes, I would, because I feel like I can make a good change for this country and a change for the greater good of the American people. You know, you take a small class, hardworking man and make him a politician, give him a little bit of money to make things right, make some goddamn changes for the better good of people. Yeah. I'd be like a Bernie Sanders of politicians, if you will. No one's ever heard of me, but once I got my shit off the ground, people be like, yo. I'm not old enough to be president, though. I think you have to be like, I think you have to be like in your 30s to be president. You should have a fan t-shirt design contest. That's an idea, yes. Oh yeah, this video's long enough.